There we go. I think we should be good now. I was doing all that. Welcome, guys. Thank you. Sorry, we were still having technical issues. I restarted the system, so hopefully everything is better now. I think you guys only see me go. So, what I'm saying? Welcome to everybody. Appreciate it. If you've seen the thumbnail, we're going to talk about Ben Johnson's performance last night. And we're going to get into, just what it could look like and just some things I noticed from last night. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we should be good now. Give me a thumbs up if we're, yeah, I see you. There we go. Salute. Jeff, salute. How we doing? My guy, Jeff, NE Raider Boosters, man. Check out the content, man. He's been going hard all weekend and all week long. So definitely check him out. Hopefully I'm back. Hopefully the volume is back. Back. All right, bet. Yep, salute, guys. Yeah, we seen a good show last night. Definitely. We were online, and I guess while I was online, we had a new addition to Raider Nation, and that is Prince Jr. While we were on live, I was live with Jeff last night, and then after I get the message that the baby was born, and like health, everything went smooth, healthy. So excited about that. So I guess got about maybe 5-6 years before he's in pads and ready to go. Maybe sooner. We'll see. But yeah, very excited. Like I'm fortunate, really, to be honest, to be alive this long, to be a grandfather. So I'm definitely grateful for that. And just we're gonna spoil the kid, man. Just simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? Like all the Raider gear, you know what I'm saying? So shout to the family, shout to my daughter Des and to Prince, you know what I mean? Congratulations on the addition. Good luck to you both. Proud of both of you guys. And yeah, it's step one, man. So we seen Mr. Johnson put on a show for us last night. Brady got to get first row witness to it. So as far as his audition, I think he did a pretty good job of showing all the wrinkles and showing pretty much, excuse me, his arsenal. I think Aaron Glenn didn't have that good of a showing. The defense really gave up a lot. It was back and forth. I think for the first, back and forth drives of that first half, I think there was only 2 punts we seen yesterday. So it was back and forth. And the only difference, Washington was scoring and the Lions were getting sacked and throwing picks. So that was the difference in the game. But we got to see a lot of reverses, triple reverses, all kind of different trick plays, which I am definitely a fan of. Definitely want to see more of that. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things where like you look at our roster And, we got Jacoby Myers, just the ones that kind of stick out. Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, of course. And from what we've seen last night of Ben Johnson's offense, we're going to need a lot more than just Jacoby and Brock. He's got, he had Sam Laporta. He had, Amon St. Brown, Reynolds. He had just a couple different, of course, Gibbs. Gibbs is a beast. So if that's what he needs to be successful, like I said, where our problem wasn't really the defense, it's at moments and times there was a couple games that it was, but for the most part, we were trying to get our offense going, and the defense was not keeping up. And that's why I say the defense was really working overtime. There was times where we got the defense got the ball back, and then the offense couldn't score, and then the defense had to go right back out there and battle it, try to hold them again. And it was unfair to the defense, as injured as we were and all the shortcomings we had, we were still in games, but we just didn't have consistency of, keeping drives going as usual. Purple Rain. Yeah, man. So he, I guess Jaden Daniels kind of stole the show, but everyone was there, especially us, to see. And it was kind of cool to see, Kingsbury do his thing too. One guy that we had in the building and kind of 42 faked on us and got up out of there, but it is what it is. But hopefully we get the last laugh and we can add Ben Johnson. I already seen that he's supposed to be interviewing with the Bears, so this probably will not be an instant. We were hoping we would hear some news maybe today or tomorrow or just soon, but it's looking like it will be. He's got some people lined up, so the part that we, some may say we don't have, some people may say we do. But with the AOC thing, that's kind of really what we have right now for him to, kind of entice him to coming here. But we have AOC. Chicago has, Caleb Williams. So that might be, more attractive. I feel our team is better even without the quarterback situation. I think our team is better than the Bears, just in my personal opinion. But we've seen a lot of he had Montgomery and he had Jahmyr Gibbs, and I know Montgomery was a little banged up last night. He was just returning from injury, so I'm not going to say they weren't full speed, but just the defense couldn't stop anybody. Like they ran all over him, and every time he looked up, there was somebody breaking a run. So it was just something that Ben Johnson did good, but he kept them in the game, definitely back and forth, especially in the beginning. The first half was definitely back and forth, and then you seen Washington kind of clean it up and start going to get those passes. So I liked what I seen from Ben Johnson. I'm not going to take the loss and put it on him for last night. There was plays that ended up in Washington's hands. So, but I feel, where we can't even score over 16 points. I mean, they did that in the first half, and, it was good to see. So last year or the last 2 years, we had defense, no offense. I mean, are we ready to have offense, no defense? Hopefully we can keep both. But I mean, what would you rather see? Us scoring 30 points a game, or would you like to see us holding teams under 16 and we are held to 14? I want to see, man. I want to see us score some points. It's been a while since we've been that, offensive threat. So let's get back to that. And so we're gonna have to add some pieces to get Ben Johnson the team that he wants. I mean, if we want him to come here, we definitely got to do something. So we could do a little mock draft, a little 5-rounder, just to kind of add some weapons and see if we can get this roster, competitive and get some weapons and get, some more, because like the running game, we definitely need. Our thing with the AOC was, trusting him to throw the ball 40 times. Of course, it's not going to be what we need from him, but if we can 25 times complete, maybe 25 passes a game where we're running the ball and we're definitely, a threat to run it instead of what we were this year. We just add a couple running backs, fix the line, of course, as I always say. Fix those guard positions. We got the center locked. We almost got our ends with our tackles with Glaze. Hopefully, if he could definitely take that step forward, you know what I mean, and not fall back. With Miller, we definitely need to start looking at that position as, just getting ready, because he's on that latter part of that career with Colt Miller. So, but yeah, we can get some good free agent guards in here, and then just get our weapons in the draft. Get a couple wide receivers, because you see what they were doing. That's the thing. Like, our offense, the way it looks now, is not going to scare anybody. You know what I mean? Like, just from what I seen last night, just it's not just having one receiver and a tight end and one tight end to be the stars. You got to spread the ball out. You got to spread it around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it keeps the defense. What they did last night is they kept the defense on their toes and guessing. Because you don't want defenses just to stand in one spot and wait for you to come to them. You want to make them move out of position all over the field so you can do what you want to do. And that's what we haven't been able to do, is do what the hell we want to do. Because sometimes it looks like we don't know what we're doing. So, one thing I wanted to share too, let me see, is the tankathon. I know we're all out of tank mode and all that stuff, but I think it was interesting, their mock draft for us for the first 3 rounds, because we get that double up in the 3rd round. But they had us taking Will Johnson at 6, Amarion Hampton at 37, Quinn Ewers at 68, and right back with another wide receiver, Savion Williams, 73. Now, I'm not sure if he is really 6'5", because when I looked, he didn't look 6'5" on the field, but I don't know if that's a typo, because I've seen some typos in here. But yeah, so I mean, we would get our DB to help our suspect DB room. And, we get our running back. I feel like we definitely need another one. Quinn Ewers from Texas. Definitely has a good arm, but he, needs to work on the accuracy part. I like him. He's a gamer. He's gonna always, play to the end. So I appreciate that. Yeah, I checked out some film on the guy Savion Williams too, and he is pretty good receiver, but I don't know if he's really 6'5", because like I said, he didn't look 6'5", but we will see. But I definitely would like a big, threat receiver. That's why I was saying T-Mac, but I'd be happy with Will Johnson too, because we get a, star DB and plug and play. And everybody here really, you could really plug and play. Our wide receiver room could definitely use an upgrade. Quarterback, it would definitely give some competition. You know what I mean? Running back, we get a running back. So, that's what that looks like. But, AR was good. Salute. I seen you guys gaming earlier too. Someone asked me too. They said I should join, and we should do some battles. So, I mean, we could really do both. We could do Madden battles, and we could do the Tecmo too. So, yeah, we'll get it linked up. Yeah. So it starts. You know what I mean? We Lions were eliminated, so it's only a matter of time. I just hope all the hype is worth it, and it's going to come to be true. Because we've heard it all. We have expectations that are usually very, 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 very high, and it just seems like sometimes that doesn't kind of go our way. So, our team, with the way it looks, like we're hearing that PG's about to leave, and I just don't want when if he leaves, a lot of our players from the defense to leave too, and then we're just right back where we started at, trying to fill all those holes, those 27 whatever it is, free agents. So, keep the studs, and replace them with replace the duds, and let's compete. That's the thing. No more being cheap. Let's not be cheap no more. I mean, not saying spend all the money, but let's gamble. We're in Vegas now, so let's gamble. We've been doing some roster gambling, with these picks and all this kind of stuff, but it's time to take big chances and get the talent. No more character guys, no more, oh, he's a nice guy, but we need that edge, man. We need people like, did you see how they were hunting Mahomes with Houston? Like, that D line was getting after him. And it just, the referees were riding his leg all game. So, you know what I mean? It was what it was, but it was good to see just what affects him. And that's that line. So, I'm not mad with getting a line that will get after him, but he gets the ball out. Yeah, I mean, you need the whole package, not just thank you, SoCal. It's not just the quarterback position that we have to stop. It's everybody. Like Kelsey, you see Kelsey was over there just doing what he wanted to do. They have the chemistry, and he just sits down in coverage. He knows where the holes are. Once you front and show what you're going to show, he knows, okay, you're just going to, okay, I'm going to go here. Bam. And it's just, they have that chemistry. Now, once a team can figure that out, it's curtains for them. I hope so. I think they got to do some because I see the Bears had them lined up, and I heard another team too, but I just hope they get them out the way, and then he makes his final choice. Because I mean, the Bears or the Raiders, come on, man, Raiders all day. You know what I mean? It looks good. Once we get this thing on, because I honestly 2 years ago I thought we were actually on the right. We were slowly headed on the right track, and we have definitely went 10 to 20 steps backwards. We don't keep people. This is the third year where we coach in, coach out, coach in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we have to be consistent, because no one's gonna want to come here. No one's gonna want to, because they're gonna be so scared that if you get offered, say, a 4-year contract somewhere else, and then the Raiders are trying to throw you a 2-year, or I mean, you're gonna go where because if you look at the last couple years, it hasn't worked out for GMs, coaches, quarterbacks. So teams look at that. Teams aren't dumb. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go take this Raider job, and what I'm saying, like, and not look at all the negativity that always comes out and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who first. I heard that this morning, that they were lining them up, and they were trying to throw money. That the money was not an option, and they were gonna try to throw it all at them. So I think Chicago Stadium, and I don't, who knows if he wants to play his team, his old team, twice a year. Because I mean, if he's leaving on bad terms, then maybe that would be the case where he would take the Browns job, and then that way he would have action at getting at him, at least twice a year. But see, for us, it gives him a clean slate. He can, what I'm saying? Like, he can really test that offense. And I would love what that offense would look like against, KC. Like, the battles, if this thing goes right, and, we trust in this regime, like, they know what they're doing, and they get us an offense that could compete and go back and forth and dominate KC at times, that would be good to see. Triple salute. Yeah. So with Ben Johnson now being free, what do you guys see as some players we can kind of bring in from what you seen last night with the game? Like, what kind of offensive players would you guys bring in? Just knowing what you know from what you seen last night. because I know definitely like the running back. Like I like Gibbs and I like what's the guy Bijan Robinson. Just the way they run is just you really gotta you gotta wrap them boys up, and we need that. We had something like that with Josh, but we need that again because we've always been running backs have always been a good staple of ours. It seems like tight ends, running backs, we've always mastered. Like wide receiver, it's been kind of scattered here and there, but we used to believe in speed, and we need to get back to that. Speed that can catch. You know what I mean? Because it means nothing if you blow past somebody and you can't catch the ball. So yeah, yeah, it was crazy. It was good, definitely. Salute. Yeah, it was something else. Like the Chiefs game was crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but as usual, the referees did miss a beat. So, and then the NFL wants a certain matchup, so they're gonna do what they can to get the money. The biggest paying games are gonna make it happen. So until we get our team where we need it to be, which is not far. We were talking to somebody else about that too. Like we're not that far away, guys. We are not that far away. And we can make this team a good one. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. Yeah, we need a running game for sure. Because that, like I said, that's going to take the pressure off whoever the quarterback is. And they're not going to have to throw the ball 50, 60 times. It's like you can just run the ball. And when you need to, play action. And that's why, like, play action for us is a joke now because no one believes in our running game. So we definitely got to get that running game going. The T. Higgins, definitely would like someone like a T. Higgins. They say T. Mac McMillan is his comparison was T. Higgins. I forgot who the other one was, but yeah, so we can get him for cheaper too, without paying all that money. So let's get some weapons, because we're gonna need it. For Ben Johnson's not gonna just want Jacoby and Brock. You know what I mean? He wants some weapons. He wants us to be a threat because he doesn't want to leave and then become a joke like McDaniels did. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't want to do that, come somewhere as a great, OC and then go as a coach and then just bomb. So, we got to put a roster together and hopefully we give him control to get the pieces that he needs to be successful. Let's not get in his way. Let him cook. Let the man cook. Also, too, guys, we're trying this it's called Pineapple Express. It's all in one. Gremlin. That's this bad boy right here. And yeah, so definitely first time trying it. So I will let you know. If I fall over on stream, don't try it. Yep, appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody being in the building, man. Like we got some games coming on in about an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I was just gonna hop on here, do a little quick live, and I was having some issues with technical problems, but I think we're all good now. Got the volume back. Oh, it's a let me see, cannabis. What do you call it? It's a cannabis vape. It kind of looks like the kind of tobacco ones, but yeah, it's called the Gremlin Pineapple Express. Don't drink and drive, but do your thing. Keep yourself even kill. Yeah. So just a friendly sponsor of the show. Not really a sponsor, but this show is definitely motivated by it. Yeah. See, I want somebody that can catch out of the backfield and somebody that can pound. Like if we did go the what's his name from Pittsburgh, say if we did go the Najee route, but we would still need that. I want that agility back. You know what I'm saying? That can wiggle because we definitely gonna need a two piece. It's not one back's not gonna get it done. All the way. I think that one's a G. Yeah, it's a Graham all in one. Yep, thought it was gonna be a different one, but then when I looked in the bag, it was a whole different thing. But I like trying new ones. Hopefully, it's a good one. Might stick. See, I got Buffalo just because we were talking about that last night. That just if it was in Baltimore, I would definitely probably say Baltimore too. But being in Buffalo, cold weather, I'm gonna take the Bills with that one. So, I whoever can beat the Chiefs, that's who I want to win most of all, and I think the Bills probably have one of the best teams to kind of to get at them. They know that team pretty well. They've been playing them the last 4 or 5 years, you know what I mean? So definitely would like to see. But I mean, either way, either I would love to see either of them make it to the Super Bowl rather than Kermit, just being honest. Yeah, I like Najee because it's what we had with Josh and what I think Zamir was supposed to be was, we could get what you call we could bang with Zamir. That was supposed to be the plan. Bang with Zamir and then have Josh finish. And whenever all the defense is all banged up and tore down, and he could put the shakes on them and get up out of there. So we need that one too. We need someone to pound it that can really pound it, not pound it to the back of the linemen and stuff like that, like Zamir White. But we need someone that could get that ball, hit them holes, man. And yeah, it's gonna take two, maybe even three. And we just need something. I definitely like the Ohio State backs for sure. I've seen that too right here. I like the Ohio State backs. They got shiftiness. Amari Hampton was one of mine too, like just for a kind of a bigger back. But yeah, definitely. I would definitely like to see that. Yeah. So I mean, we're not that far off. Like if we draft one, pretty much just one for the other side, because we got Max Kuntz coming off injury, but if we can get somebody coming off that other side, we get a linebacker for sure. DB. So this is the thing about DB. I know I've been doing them in my mock drafts just because they've been there. I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like because there was one that was there, second round that they said was going in the first, so I took it. But I don't. We not wasted, but we took a lot of. We had 2 picks of DBs last year, so I think I don't want to like how we were doing with defensive tackles. Every year we were trying to find a defensive tackle, drafting one every year. And it's kind of the same thing with quarterback. Like we need to get this quarterback thing figured out. The sooner we do, the sooner we can move on to the next position that we need. But we'll never be able to move on unless we get this quarterback situation. Like I did hear with the Ben Johnson thing that he was trying to bring. I don't know how real that is, but he was trying to bring Hendon Hooker with him. Because last night when Goff went out, I was already thinking, okay, we get to see Hendon Hooker. It was Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I mean? So I was questioning why Hendon Hooker, didn't get any time in there, but I guess they felt more comfortable with Teddy Bridgewater. But I was kind of questioning that. So like, why? Why were they saving him? Is he leaving somewhere? Is he part of a trade that's gonna happen? That's what I was wondering. You know what I'm saying? So that would be cool if Ben Johnson brings Hendon Hooker, because we've been calling Hooker's name for years now, ever since he was in the draft. And you know what I'm saying? Like just that would be crazy if it all came together, guys. It took 2 years, but for Mr. Johnson to get it done. So, it's all kind of news that's going to be in the air until it's official, so just throwing it out there. But I will, let me see. Let's do this. Let's go mocking for Mr. Okay. So this is one I always use. I always like the NFL mock draft database simulator. Not sure. It's pretty accurate, but I mean, I'm not sure if it's the most accurate. But like I said, I'm gonna do a 5-round just to be quick. We're just gonna get this team good for Mr. Ben. Because what we got, offensively, we have some cool pieces, you know what I'm saying? But we need to add more. We need to add some threats. So as you can see, okay. So this one's a little different. It gave us everybody's there pretty much, except for the quarterbacks, of course. So we got Travis Hunter, we got Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, Teterio McMillan, Kelvin Banks. Chat. Yeah, somebody was saying maybe in the second round they could trade for Hooker possibly. Ooh, all right. So when I shop, I don't like to take a long time. I like to get in, get out, and get my stuff, go home. You know what I'm saying? But this one's kind of tricky because there's some interesting pieces here. You know, we get Travis Hunter. That would give us our other complement to Jacoby and Brock. Abdul Carter. So the thing about Carter, great player, or sorry, I'm not going to throw around great, but good player. But I don't think that helps the offense at all. You know what I mean? Like we need help on offense, and we have a pretty good edge star right now, and we could possibly already have our pieces in place. Yeah, that would be a great but we got to score some points, man. Like yeah, we were stopping people last year and couldn't, offense couldn't move a lick. So we got Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, McMillan. I see Genty, I see you. But I got to go with Travis Hunter, man, because that's 2-1. We're gonna get 2 just because it's here. Like usually, he's never available at 6, but he's here, so we're gonna take it. All right, so we get it. So we have a DB and we have a wide receiver. 2-1. Now I would probably I'm not taking any trades or none of that. So okay, Abuka is there still. What would Ben Johnson do, huh? Let me see. Let me check the chat too. Let me see. I know what I want to do, but I'm gonna see what everybody's saying. Okay. Does anyone know anything about the Giants assistant? I do not. Oh, nice. Alfredo, salute. We're doing a little mock right now, guys. So we just scored Travis Hunter. So we got a DB, we got a wide receiver. Yeah, definitely. Like as far as he did his job, you know what I mean? He scored points. They scored over 30 points. Just the defense was giving it up. All right, so like I said, I know what I want to do, but I wanted to kind of see what the chat wanted to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And boom. Yep, I'm playing GM right now. Gonna make this thing happen. All right. Now, this, like I said, when I do these mocks, I'm putting faith in our regime that they have fixed the line, that they have brought in some free agent guards, maybe another tackle, a backup center, possibly so we don't have to see James anymore. But yeah, we just have to upgrade. So everything with the line is fixed. So now we're retooling. So yes, why not? So I picked up another wide receiver. That way, Travis Hunter doesn't have to do all that. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to be everything, and do, so we can get him some help and we can spread this ball out. Now, this is where it gets crazy. I like Golden. Definitely like Golden, but I think we've already I would probably, but I see something else. I see something else. I'm gonna go Caleb Johnson. Now for this one, now we could pick up. So the thing about the first, what we say, the first 4 picks, plug-in starters. That's what we want. So, you know what? Yeah, this is crazy because okay. Now I don't know because I know I said the line that's fixed. I'm not sure if the quarterback situation is fixed, but I'm just gonna roll with just say it's AOC. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say if it's AOC this year, and then say we trade up next year's draft because we're trying to build this team up for the next quarterback for next year. So if we're gonna go with AOC, damn. Because I mean, of course, I want to take Quinn Ewers just so we, definitely get a quarterback. But I feel like we might still get Dart though. So let me add another. Goodness. Ooh, I want to go safety, but I see the running back too. There's Quashawn Judkins. Or Strepo. So I'm gonna just look at these 3, and then we're gonna go D line. Get that push. Now, like I said, hopefully. Oh, I see him. I see him creeping. Oh yeah, I see him creeping. Like I don't know why they have him so low right now, but it's I like Higgins too, though. But we got to do this though. Oh, yeah. My bad, guys. I'm taking a little bit too long than I want to, but we're gonna go Jackson Dart. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, damn. See, we could have got somebody else, and then Will Howard was still there too. But ooh. Let's see. Linebacker. Yeah, let's go linebacker. Someone we can, get in there. All right. So I think we came out okay. We could have did a, longer one, but I figured we got some good, we got our DB, wide receiver / another wide receiver. That Caleb Johnson. Oh, I wanted to take another running back, but I ended up taking Alfred Collins. And then we get Jackson Dart at 106. But like I said, that's going to definitely change. I don't think he's going to be that far down at all. So, yeah. And like I said, that was only 5 rounds, I think it was. So, we'll see. We'll see what we really do. Or was it? Let me see what the chat says. See if I'm getting destroyed. Yeah, shout to Goff, man. Go Cal. But last night it was. But see, that's where you see the league is going towards these mobile quarterbacks, man. Like it's not, the stand in and deliver. That only works if you have a damn good line. But these edges are getting faster, and these defensive guys are getting faster. So you got to be able to get out of there. You see what Jaden Daniels was just getting. There were some times where they almost got to him, but he was able to break up out of there, and like it was good to see. That's what the league is going to. If you look at all the quarterbacks now, because compared to like say 7 years ago, and just look at the top 3 to 5 quarterbacks. Now look at the top 3 quarterbacks now. You got Shador, you got Milroe, and you got Cam. and all of them are mobile. They can, get out of there. So you see where the league is going. So it's on us, man, to because a lot of people don't like AOC. I don't like his lack of mobility, and I just would love someone that can get up out of there and just a smart football player, smart quarterback. If you score 30 points, you should win 9 out of 10 times. That's facts. Lions D didn't show up. They did not. Aaron Glenn failed his interview last night. Definitely. SoCal South facts. Commanders dropped like 30 points at halftime. Yeah. So did what's the name had what 20? I want to say 24 or something like that. Lions. Yeah. Schefter's getting washed up. Just trying to stay relevant, I guess. See, it's hard to win games when you give up 30 points at halftime. Yeah, definitely hard. I mean, it was going back and forth because, it kind of helped us, too, because I did not like that sorry Chief game. So, it was good to see some good back and forth football, some excitement. Jaden Daniels is the best rookie quarterback I've ever seen. Yeah, that was a pretty good show. And his players, like Eckler was balling yesterday. Shout to the ex-Charger, but yeah, he was getting it. So got to get a running game next year. That should definitely be our focus. Because we have weapons. Like we still got Trey. We still got, who knows what we're gonna do with what's his name? DJ Turner. Coming off the injury and stuff like that. But hopefully we upgrade. That's why I want us to upgrade and then get some big receivers so we give our quarterback some big targets. So you guys got the mock. A pretty good mock, too, if I say so myself. But I feel like we got all the pieces that we needed for so far. And that was only with 5 rounds, too. So we got Travis Hunter, Abuka, Caleb Johnson, Alfred Collins, Jackson Dart, Munden Jr., linebacker, Georgia. And we should be able to do something. I almost picked up another wide receiver. I ain't even gonna lie. Alfred Collins almost became, I think it was Jaden Higgins from Iowa State. Definitely would have made that happen. But, I try to put something into the defense too. So I made sure that we replaced Devon Diablo. If I didn't do anything, we replaced Divine Diablo. So Nation, appreciate it. I'm not going to get too excited until I don't think he would either. I definitely don't think he would either. But in all the other mock drafts, he never was there. It was always, McMillan, of course, Abdul Carter, Will Johnson. I think someone took Will Johnson early. So that's where Travis Hunter ended up not getting picked. And I think they took Will Johnson. So, so either way, we were, but it's cool. We got a 2-for-1. That's a win. You know what I mean? I think we would probably make him just full-time DB, and then we just bring him in when we need just like a quick little, fire play, Ben Johnson triple reverse play, whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying? So something like that. But I like this one so far. This one's, I think, is my favorite one of the week so far. And if we could come anywhere close to that, we'll be all right next year. Appreciate it, guys. You will be seeing me a lot more next week. I'm going out of town, to visit the grandbaby and, what I'm saying, just kind of spend some more time. I got some vacation time saved up for this exact moment. So, I'm going to make sure that everybody's good at my job, make sure everyone's got, appointments already taken care of so I can head down there and we can, start getting him ready for these combines. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys with the congrats and thanks. To everybody showing love. Appreciate everybody from the chats, that came through. And yeah, looking forward to today's games. We've got about an hour to kind of get everything right, get your snacks right, get your drinks, smokes, whatever you got going. So enjoy. Salute from Stockton. What side of Stockton, if you know don't mind putting it out there? I got some friends from out there too. Thank you. Appreciate it. But that's the to the valley. Salute to the valley, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm an Oakland original. I've been all over the Bay Area. Now I live in San Francisco. So, just to let you guys know, it's always a feud with the Niner fans on this side. So, I am happy that they are home right now, just to be honest. And they're happy we're at home too. It's a battle every day. 209 East Side. Not Okie. Oh, was it Okieville? East Side Okieville? Never work, never will. Let me see. Yes, sir, all day. I might leave that one off. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna let you guys get ready for the games. I'm gonna get prepped, and I will be watching. And shouts to everybody in LA, man. Prayers still up for everybody, dealing with the fires and displacement. My heart and prayers go out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of love for LA. You know what I'm saying? So just know we're praying for you, and just keep the faith, man. Don't, just stick together, and just time will heal all. So shout to everybody dealing with everything, with the losses and everything like that. But just know, man, God's got you. All right. Appreciate everybody here. Purple. Hey, so who we got today? Call them out. We got Rams. Or do we have, let me see. For the Baltimore Bills, like I said, I'm picking Buffalo, but honestly, I'm praying to God that whoever wins beats the Chiefs. So whoever can beat the Chiefs, whoever that is, keep it coming. All right. Raider Nation for life, man. Appreciate you guys. Salute. And let's get up out of here let's go old school, man. We're going to go old school autumn wind video. Let's go.